Okay, everyone, we are now approaching heaven and Jesus and all sorts of things because we are about to learn Jesus' instrument because he gifted it to me. Okay, so this is my personal instrument that I got chosen for in 6th grade, and ever since I have played it, I have been in love with it, and I love this instrument. So, we are going to go to the trombone, which obviously I will love above all the other ones. But I'm going to introduce it to you. I'll play a little bit of it. This is kind of the crazy instrument because who knows what you're going to play every day. So, first off, we've already talked about, if you watch the trumpet video, is the mouthpieces. So, I'm going to show you. Is it on there? Okay. I'm going to show you the difference. So you've got the trumpet mouthpiece here, and then you've got the trombone. You see the big difference? Okay. So one really, really important thing here is, especially as band directors like us, we pay attention to kind of how our lips are shaped. I know that sounds weird to you as a 5th grader, but we do pay attention to that because think about it. If your lips are really big, are you going to play the trumpet? Probably not. If my lips are really small, am I going to play the trombone? Probably not. So, originally I wanted to play trumpet in 6th grade, and when it came down to it, my band director flat out told me I should not play trumpet and I would be better at trombone because of the way my lips are shaped. So, I'm going to let you look at this, okay? So here's the trumpet mouthpiece, and it's here up against my lips. I don't know if you can see that. Like that. Okay, now that's awkward. Like, it feels weird. Like, I can play trumpet, but I'm not as good as I would be at trombone. Now, if I look at this mouthpiece and it goes up, it's almost like a normal. Like, it just fits. Everything fits about it. And that's what we always say about whenever you try your instrument. If it's not normal, then you probably shouldn't play it. But if it feels good to you, then that's good. All right, and that's what you should play. So, there's 3 parts of trombone, other than the trumpet, because trumpet had 2, which is kind of the cool little part. Hello. The coolest part of the trombone right here is the slide. Okay, so I'm sure that all of you have probably seen one before. If you've seen the band march down the street, it's usually like right at the front of the band with the trumpet players. Okay, so if I've got my mouthpiece here, the trombone's going to be bigger. So I'm going to make a bigger, not bigger, lower pitched sound. So it would sound like this, which we've talked about the buzzing. And remember, with trumpet, it's that higher, like that. So I like the lower stuff. All right, so I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to twist it, just like normal, because if I can do that, mouthpiece is good. All right. So I've got my slide, all right, and then the 3rd part of the trombone, this is what brings it together, is right here, and you would twist this on, and whenever you try out the trombone, that's when I'll help you put it on. It's kind of like, you kind of have to get like a little muscle memory moment. You kind of just know, okay? So, just like the trumpet, you've got some parts, okay? So, obviously, if you think about the trumpet, what would this be called? The bell, okay? You have a tuning slide again, just like the trumpet did. And I didn't really show you this, but it's got a spit valve. And I know some of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, that's so disgusting. All brass players, we have a spit valve. So if we have spit that gets caught in here, you press this button and spit falls out. Obviously, I have not played this. That's why nothing's falling out. All right, now there's one really, really big thing that's important about trombone compared to trumpet. It doesn't have valves, okay? So it's got the slide, which I personally like better. But I want you to think to yourself, how many fingerings did I tell you were on the trumpet? There was a certain number I told you, and I said, you should probably remember that. The answer is 7, okay? So if there's 7 fingerings for the trumpet, you've got 7 positions for the trombone, okay? So everything kind of overlaps. So I'm going to show you the positions. I don't know how well we can show you. I'm going to kind of stand like right here. Okay, so first position is going to be nothing. I'm not pulling anything, whatever. Second position, here. Third position. Now you ask yourself, how in the world is she going to remember that? There's some tricks, and we like tricks, okay? The third position is, see this bar that I'm holding? It meets with the bell. So literally even, okay? So this is third. Fourth position is when this part meets with the bell. Fifth position is a little bit out, and then what I tell sixth graders and all of you guys, it's usually your arm length for sixth position. I don't know if you can see that. But sixth position for your arm length, and then seventh is like putting your shoulder into it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here's my arm length, 7, shoulder. Which you won't play 7 in sixth grade. So one big question that people ask me all the time, I am short, so I really shouldn't play the trombone. Is that true? It is not true. So looking at the trombone, you're like, oh my gosh, how are you going to be able to play that fast? Like, you just use your arm. It's all on your wrist right here. But I'm going to play a little bit for you. It's kind of faster, just so you can believe me on this. But here's what the trombone sounds like. Okay, so I can even play it even faster. Okay, so no matter what, it's just all on the wrist. But it's fun, and you shall enjoy the trombone. Jesus is